You know, when you have something like that, I respect all those guys who've been here, who entered the portal and left. They're doing what's best for them. You know, we love to have those guys here with us on this journey that we're going on right now. But, you know, in that situation, they have to do what's best for them, and all we can do is respect it and be ready to fight with the guys that we do have here.
When you announce you're going to the portal, you can go in and play. So, I mean, they're choosing not to play. Do you wish they would, if they're going to go in the portal and need to test the waters, at least still stick around to help the team while they're currently still here? I mean, do you think you would do that? I guess my question is,
I just more so think if I was to hit the portal, I wouldn't still be around the team that I'm leaving, just because this kind of gives false narratives, in my opinion. But, you know, being able to do that, still having that chance, and, you know, guys don't pick to play and still be a part of the team, that's, you know, you just have to respect it. You have to respect those people, respect what they're doing for the betterment of themselves and their own situation. So all we can do is respect it. But, you know, we got to be ready to fight with the guys that's still willing here to be able to play for this team, play for Tennessee, and go out there and do what we do.
Amari, watching the show, you see your name pop up after Ohio State. What's your reaction when you're going to face the Buckeyes?
It's amazing. We're in the playoffs. We get another game, another opportunity, a fun opportunity to go out there, have fun, showcase that we want to be the best team in the country, best defense in the country, best offense in the country. And we just want to go out there and do that, go out there, have fun, play with each other. It's another opportunity for us. You know, it don't really matter where we play at. We more so ready for the opportunity, and we're blessed to be here, honestly.
Amari, you guys have won a whole lot with defense and what you guys have done up front all season. How important is winning up front, you guys, against Ohio State's offensive line? In other words, could you lose that battle and still win this game, or is it that critical that you win it?
It's very critical that you have to win the line of scrimmage. You have to win your one-on-ones all over the field, on the line of scrimmage and outside on the perimeter. Ohio State is a great team. They have players all over the field, weapons all over the field, good offensive line, good running backs, quarterback, receivers. So they definitely a stacked team with elite players, and we just have to be able to be on our A game and win our one-on-ones, and so that we can win the battle.
Amari, everybody has a break, right? I mean, Ohio State's off as well. But
Right.
how do you stay in tune? How do you stay in rhythm to where, I mean, you've been on that grind for 3 or 4 weeks in a row. You're in a routine. Now it's off. How do you get back into that routine? How do you stay in the rhythm you were in?
I would say our strength and conditioning coaches have done a great job of keeping us still in the same routine kind of, but taking some off of us. But so that way when we do get up to this week right here and next week leading up to the games, really, you still, is no really drop off. You still getting the same practice period, same everything. So you might have guys who do a little less, get their bodies back right, but it's still the same amount of periods, same everything. So that way we still stand in that same routine.
I know you wish you would have been in Atlanta last weekend, but this team had some nicks and bruises and some guys pretty banged up. How big was that just to kind of, take a step away and heal up a little bit before this thing gets cranked up? And then just talk about, playing in the weather up there. It's supposed to be cold. I know that's at least a storyline for other people, maybe not for you guys.
Yeah. Just having guys banged up and us wanting to be in the SEC championship, we just take that opportunity. We get a chance to still be in the playoffs, have guys who was banged up get a chance to get right, everybody able to get back healthy. As far as playing in the cold weather, it get cold here too, so it's not something we really focused on, it's cold weather. We still going out there to play football. It could be snowing for all we care, we ready to play. So that's how we look about it.
Omar, you guys are used to playing in a bowl game and win or lose, that's it. What is it like practicing knowing you may have 7 or 8 practices left, or you may have 6 weeks left in the season? Because you've got more coming after this when you're done. What's that like?
We just approaching it as if we still in season, which we are. Still a regular season. You play every week almost in a regular season. So that's just how the mindset we have. We have a bunch of games left to play. It's not, you got to win your games. But we looking at it, we have multiple games to play, and we just want to come in every day, get better, approach the day to get better, and approach the day to just become a better team.
You talked a little bit about, back here, you talked a little bit about the running backs. They used to, Judkins and Henderson. I know you probably haven't watched a ton of tape, but what's the differences between those two backs?
Honestly, there's not many differences. They're both very great backs. They run downhill hard. They press the pocket. They want to have you jump out of your gap so that way they can hit the other one. They have good eyes, good vision. They play hard. Like I said, the whole team plays hard, but those two running backs, they're pretty two good running backs, honestly.
Mark, you guys have been working since last January to get to this point. How quickly, or did you take time to soak in the moment when you found out it was official, found out who you're playing, or was it pretty quickly, let's get it to work, let's get going?
Yeah, it's really just get going. Like, yeah, watch the show. I was at the crib just watching it. It's like, oh, yeah, we made the playoffs. We good. We for sure in. Like, just seeing it right there allows us to see we for sure in. But now let's get to work. Like, let us know, like, we ready to play, honestly. It's just amazing. But like you said, just being able to see it, knowing that we in the playoffs, that is, for me, especially coming here, is a big thing for us. And we just ready to go out there with the opportunity and give everything we got.
Is there a team that you would compare in the SEC to what Ohio State runs offensively? Or they remind you of as you watch for them?
I wouldn't necessarily say. They kind of do their own thing. They're more so Ohio State. They gonna do what they do. They don't really care if you know or not. They're gonna try to run the ball. They're gonna try to be more physical than you. So we just have to know that's what it is. That's the battle. It's set. We got to come be ready.
Mario, what if some of your former teammates that are seeing you guys now in the college football playoffs, like Jabari and others, saying about this opportunity that you guys have?
You know, they just, all the guys that I've been talking to, they just telling us every day, like, that I talk to, go get it. Like, it's out there for y'all to go get. Like, everything, just encouraging us, knowing that I always tell those guys that I talk to, they played a role in this as well. Like, being a part of it, just building a change here, getting us to this point right now. They all played a role in it. So I tell them guys, appreciate them, especially like older guys. I talked to Tank and BY, and those two guys that I really like looked up to while I was here as well, just learning from them. So being able to have those guys talking back to me, just telling us to like stay locked in, go get it. They cheering us on, they supporting us wherever they at. So it's amazing to have guys like that who've been in the program and still gone now, and I can still respect them, and they respect us still.
I guess quickly building off of that, have any of them told you that they're going to try and come to the first round game?
Nah, none of them said they're going to try to make the game yet. Yeah,
Okay.
none of them
And
tried
then the other thing, just kind of describe the energy on the field and the weight room today, knowing that you're in the playoffs.
Amazing energy, I would say. Really not too much different than how we come in normally, but you just feel it. You know, guys, what we're here for. You know what it is. But definitely a lot of energy. But I would say we always keep a lot of energy in the locker room, weight room, on the field, everything like that. Smooth. Thank y'all.